High blood pressure, or hypertension, is one of the most prevalent health challenges across the globe. It doesn't just affect individuals, it ripples through families, communities, and entire healthcare systems. The condition quietly builds up over time, often without noticeable symptoms, yet it can lead to severe complications such as heart disease, stroke, and kidney failure. As scientists and medical professionals continue to search for effective ways to prevent and manage this silent but dangerous condition, they're uncovering surprising connections between what we eat, the microscopic organisms living in our gut, and the way our bodies regulate blood pressure. Recent research has begun to shift the focus from traditional risk factors like weight, exercise, and salt intake toward a more nuanced understanding of how diet influences long-term health, particularly through its effect on the gut microbiome. The gut microbiota, a complex ecosystem of bacteria, fungi, and viruses that live in our digestive tract, plays a crucial role in digestion, immune function, and even mood regulation. Emerging evidence suggests that when this delicate balance is disrupted, a condition known as gut dysbiosis, it may contribute to chronic inflammation and metabolic disturbances, both of which are linked to high blood pressure. This evolving area of study has sparked interest among researchers and health professionals alike. Scientists are now exploring how specific dietary patterns might not only support heart health but also promote a thriving and diverse gut microbiome. Diets like the Mediterranean diet, the DASH, dietary approaches to stop hypertension, plant-based eating, and low-sodium regimens have long been associated with lower blood pressure. But recent findings hint at a deeper mechanism at work, one involving the trillions of microbes that call the human gut home. One particularly intriguing concept gaining traction is the idea of using a dietary index to assess how well an individual's food choices support a healthy gut microbiome. This index, known as the Dietary Index for Gut Microbiota, DIGM, evaluates the presence of key nutrients and foods that nourish beneficial gut bacteria. Foods rich in fiber, prebiotics, and probiotics, like whole grains, fruits, vegetables, and fermented products, are scored highly on this scale. The higher the DIGM score, the better the diet supports microbial diversity and gut health. A groundbreaking new study published in BMJ Nutrition, Prevention, and Health delves into the relationship between this dietary index and the risk of developing high blood pressure. Drawing from data collected over multiple years by the National Health and Nutrition Examinations Survey, NANS, the study analyzed the diets and health outcomes of tens of thousands of adults. By examining the link between DIGM scores and blood pressure readings, researchers aim to shed light on how everyday food choices might influence cardiovascular health through the gut. The NANS dataset is one of the most comprehensive sources of health and nutrition information in the United States. Since 1999, it has gathered detailed health metrics from a representative sample of the population every 2 years. For this analysis, the team focused on data spanning from 2007 to 2020, selecting participants aged 20 and older who provided complete dietary and health records. After carefully filtering out those with incomplete data, extreme BMI values, or unusual calorie intakes, the final sample included over 20,000 individuals. Each participant had their blood pressure measured by trained professionals following standardized protocols, ensuring the accuracy of the results. To calculate DIGM scores, researchers looked at 14 key dietary components known to support gut health. Participants were asked to recall everything they consumed during 2 separate 24-hour periods, spaced several days apart, to capture a more accurate picture of their usual eating habits. Each food item was evaluated based on its potential to promote a healthy microbiome. For example, consuming adequate amounts of fiber-rich foods earned points, while excessive intake of processed or nutrient-poor items deducted from the score. The total DIGM score ranged from 0 to 13, with higher scores indicating a stronger alignment with gut-friendly eating patterns. After adjusting for various confounding factors, including age, sex, physical activity levels, and other lifestyle variables, the researchers found a clear association between higher DGM scores and a reduced likelihood of having high blood pressure. Specifically, individuals in the highest DIGM group were approximately 13% less likely to be diagnosed with hypertension compared to those in the lowest group. This protective effect remained consistent across different demographic groups, suggesting that the benefits of a gut-supportive diet may apply broadly. While these findings are promising, it's important to note that the study did not directly measure the gut microbiome itself. Instead, it used the DIGM as an indirect indicator of gut health based on dietary patterns. Although this approach provides valuable insights, it also means that the connection between diet, the microbiome, and blood pressure remains partially speculative. Future studies will need to incorporate direct microbiome analysis to confirm whether the observed effects are indeed mediated by changes in gut bacteria. Another limitation of the study is its cross-sectional design, which captures a snapshot in time rather than tracking individuals over the long term. While this makes it difficult to establish a cause and effect relationship, the consistency of the findings across multiple survey cycles adds credibility to the observed trend. Additionally, because the data comes primarily from U.S. adults, the results may not be generalizable to other populations with different dietary traditions and gut health profiles. Despite these limitations, the study contributes to a growing body of evidence suggesting that the gut microbiome plays a vital role in regulating blood pressure. This aligns with earlier research showing that people with hypertension tend to have less diverse gut microbiota and fewer beneficial bacteria compared to those with normal blood pressure. These findings challenge the traditional view of hypertension as a purely physiological condition and open the door to new approaches that consider the gut as a key player in cardiovascular health. The implications of this research extend beyond the laboratory and into everyday life. They suggest that simple, accessible changes to the way we eat could have a meaningful impact on blood pressure control and overall heart health. Encouragingly, many of the recommended dietary adjustments are already part of widely accepted guidelines for preventing chronic disease. For instance, increasing the consumption of whole grains, fruits, and vegetables naturally boosts fiber intake, which is essential for feeding the good bacteria in the gut. Similarly, incorporating fermented foods like yogurt, kimchi, and sauerkraut introduces beneficial probiotics that help maintain a balanced microbiome. The power of these dietary choices lies in their cumulative effect. Over time, consistently making small, healthy choices can create a virtuous cycle. A more diverse and resilient gut microbiome leads to better digestion, improved immune function, and reduced inflammation, all of which contribute to lower blood pressure. This holistic approach to health emphasizes the interconnectedness of our bodily systems and highlights the importance of viewing the gut as a central hub for maintaining wellness. Moreover, the study underscores the value of personalized nutrition. Not all individuals respond to dietary changes in the same way, and future research may explore how genetic factors, existing health conditions, and environmental influences shape the relationship between diet, the microbiome, and blood pressure. In the meantime, adopting a gut-friendly diet offers a practical and flexible strategy that can be tailored to individual preferences and cultural backgrounds. As the field of nutritional science continues to evolve, the connection between the gut microbiome and cardiovascular health is likely to become a focal point for both prevention and treatment strategies. Researchers are already investigating how targeted interventions, such as probiotic supplements, prebiotic fibers, and precision diets, might be used to restore microbial balance and reduce blood pressure in high-risk populations. Clinical trials are underway to test the effectiveness of these approaches, and early results are encouraging. In the broader context of public health, this research highlights the urgent need to address hypertension through a multifaceted lens that includes not only medication and lifestyle modifications but also the emerging role of the gut microbiome. Public health campaigns and educational programs can play a critical role in raising awareness about the importance of gut health and empowering individuals to make informed dietary choices. By integrating the latest scientific findings into community initiatives, policymakers and healthcare providers can help bridge the gap between cutting-edge research and real-world application. Ultimately, the message is clear: what we eat today can shape the health of our gut, and by extension, our hearts, for years to come. As the study demonstrates, supporting a healthy microbiome through thoughtful dietary choices may offer a powerful tool in the fight against high blood pressure. Whether it's swapping out processed snacks for fresh fruits, adding a serving of fermented vegetables to your meals, or simply choosing whole grains over refined carbohydrates, each decision contributes to a larger narrative of health and resilience. The journey toward better blood pressure management begins with understanding the intricate web of interactions between diet, the gut, and the cardiovascular system. While much remains to be discovered, the current evidence provides a compelling reason to take a closer look at our plates and consider how the foods we choose might be working behind the scenes to protect our health. In a world where chronic diseases are on the rise, the promise of a gut-healthy diet as a preventive strategy offers hope and a path forward rooted in science, simplicity, and sustainability. If you found this video insightful, be sure to give it a like and subscribe for more content on health, science, and how your everyday choices can have a big impact on your well-being. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. And if you enjoyed this take on gut health and blood pressure, feel free to share it with friends or family who might benefit too. Stay curious, stay healthy, and remember, sometimes the smallest shifts in what we eat can lead to powerful results down the line. Thanks for watching.